Hello my dears, Botany Babe Away here, and yes, I haven't posted a video in a very long time, and I have very good reason for that. I've been super busy, and I just haven't had time. I mean, like, you may think that coming up with random facts about Darwin is easy, and some parts of it is, but other parts aren't so easy, like putting these videos together. And on top of that, I have no editing skills, so my videos are very bad. And anyways, I don't really have anything to talk about today, so I'm just kind of bored. I finished my evolution course, had the exam. What did I write about? Oh, the essay question I chose was, what would be the effects if we had wallacism instead of Darwinism? So if, well, Wallace was the co-author of the paper that Darwin and Wallace presented in the Linnaean Society, the thing that sparked it all. So what would happen, basically what happened was Wallace stepped back and let Darwin take all the accolades and everything, because Darwin came up with the idea first. He was just more careful, and he waited a long time until he presented, and he was only spurred on to presenting by Wallace's letter to him, which told him that he came up with a similar idea. So Darwinism is always referred as Darwinism because Wallace said it. It's his idea, so there you go. But my essay question was, what would happen if it was Wallacism? And even though the idea was the same, well, there's some differences, but even it was basically the same thing. So even if the idea was the same thing, what would happen about the reception? Now, I was talking about this a lot with my other videos, Darwin's Musketeers, because these are the people that brought Darwinism to the forefront. You know, this is what drove natural selection to be the winner of the evolutionary question, I guess. So what would have happened if it was Wallace? Well, I said that it would be a lot different because of class considerations. And a lot of conspiracy theorists say, oh, well, Darwin stole the idea from Wallace, and it was all because he was higher class, Wallace was lower class. And the thing is that the class, what class you were, has no impact on the idea, because someone from a higher class, someone from a lower class came up with the same idea. But I think it would have a lot to do with reception and what would have happened. Wallace, basically, I think he was young, and he was not inexperienced. He was young, and he was a young professional. He was from a lower class, so he didn't have the money to become like a retired gentlemanly scientist. And that shows in his impatience when he scribbled off the letter and sent it off to Darwin right away. Whereas Darwin took the time to amass 20 years of evidence. And I think that's what helped make Darwin so successful, and something that would have changed if Wallace was the father of evolution. I can't say anything long-term effects because it's only speculation, so that's what I wrote about. I don't know what to talk about. I don't really know what's going to happen with this account, since I'm done my evolution course, but, you know, it still interests me. It's just that I'm not getting this every single day or every second day, and I'm not getting new information. So, I'll probably be posting random videos. Everyone likes random information. And everyone always thinks about evolution. You know, there's a lot of questions that I still haven't addressed. So I'll probably be talking about those. But it won't be as fact-driven. It'll be more like theoretical stuff. Stuff that just pops into my head. So, what has popped into my head lately? Humans. My brother asked me this the other day. He said, Lauren, are humans still evolving? And I said, I think so, but evolution has to, let's think this through. adaptations, variations occur everywhere. Everyone has variations in their genetic makeup. But adaptations occur when there is pressure in the environment. And the thing with humans is that we've mastered the environment, you know? There's no pressures in the environment for us unless there's some kind of cataclysmic event. I mean, like air conditioning. Hello? If it's hot outside, then we just come inside, you know? That kind of thing. We have medicine. So are humans still evolving? I'm not sure. There's no pressures from the environment, so maybe we're not evolving traditionally. But maybe all these just not maybe beneficial and neutral in this neutral mutations in today's society, in today's environment, so something that would be considered neutral, are building up in our genomes. And maybe one day, if something happens, who knows what, that'll have a bad effect. I don't know. I just came up with that right now, so it's not entirely thought through. Anyways, tell me what you think. Are humans still evolving? Yes or no? In a traditional sense or in any kind of way? Anyways, I think we're expanding our intelligence and everything, but are we going to change that much? I read an Isaac Asimov book called, I think it was Isaac Asimov, To the End of Eternity, and in it there were speculation about a superhuman race that are so different from us today, because for thousands, hundreds of thousands of years, humans didn't evolve that much, like nothing completely different. But a little theory in the book was that maybe there's a point when humans just changed. And well, anyways, okay, so post comments or whatever. I'll think about this some more, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.